Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological crystal overview for the sign of Pisces, December 2019. You can reach me at readingsbyleonardtmunson.net or my email address, mercury524@msn.com, or my Facebook page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson, and you can reach me on LinkedIn and Twitter. Okay? Now, share, like, and subscribe. And if you care to offer donations, they are more than welcome. Also, welcome to the course watchers. If you want a private reading, go to my website, readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, and look at my catalog, and then we will take care of you. All right, this is the overview for Pisces, December 2019. Sun, moon, rising, or anything in the 12th house, which is the ruling planet of Pisces. Okay, now the theme card for this month for Pisces December is this tarot card. This is crossing you. This is in opposition to you. This is opposing you. So this is a challenge that you have to turn around. Okay, so we're going to turn the card around, and this is 10 of Swords. 10 in the tarot represents the ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. Okay, 10 also deals with the 12th house of the zodiac. It deals with Capricorn. It deals with employment, success, moving up the ladder, and it deals with reputation and public image. Swords in the tarot represent air signs. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Swords representing moving anything in your path out of the way. So there are some problems in the career aspect or employment that you want to be moved out of your way. Okay, and it's giving you the headache. You see these women holding their head and they're down on the ground. So they're trying to find a solution. And the solution is coming through their mind, their words, and their action. So swords representing moving obstacles out of your path. So this is the theme for December 2019 for Pisces. Now, your solar sun is in your 10th house, which this is the 10th card, which deals with in Sagittarius. So the 10th deals with Capricorn. So that heaviness that's been there for the last 2 years is beginning to ease up. That's because Jupiter is in Capricorn, and Jupiter is the ruling planet of expansion, new opportunities, wealth, truth, benevolence, and abundance. Okay? So there's going to be some movement and changes in the 10th house to deal with employment. So I see some of you getting another job, getting out of a dog hole of a job that you've been having, or a lot of stress from the workers and the management. So I see some of you moving out of there. I see some openings happening now this month. So I feel that some of you will be out of that position now, between now and the end of January. That's what I'm picking up here, okay? So 10 represents an end of a cycle. It represents Capricorn, beginning of the new cycle. Lessons learned. You don't want to make the same mistakes here. Some did not heed information that was given to them. Sometimes the fire signs are hard-headed. They won't listen. They're going to do what they want to do on their own. Okay? So I see also some higher training or some higher education. So I see some of you going back for training and higher education because Jupiter, Sagittarius represents higher education. Also, I see some of you dealing with something that deals with international culture, or dealing with foreigners, okay, or getting a job or employment that has something to do with the influence of international things here. So I see some of you going back to school. I see some of you getting a job that has a lot of international travel, or you might have to go to another country and work in there periodically. That's what I'm picking up here now. I see some of you taking chances. This is the time to take the chances. With Jupiter in Capricorn, the heaviness has been lifted off of you. Okay, now, Also, Pluto and Saturn is in Capricorn. Pluto represents issues, emotional issues that has been created by this uh, employment situation. Whether you're on this job, there's been a lot of emotional harassment, things that's gotten you emotional down because of the people you're working with, the management, and things have not been straightened out. So you need to move out of it. So the opportunity is going to come with Jupiter in Capricorn. Okay, and this has been going on for a while. So this is now coming to the surface, and it has to be dealt with. Okay, so there's a solution here for you. Okay, then Saturn. Saturn is Capricorn is the Saturn ruling planet. So a lot of this procrastination, delays, and setbacks is now moving out of the way. Okay, a lot of fear is getting away from you. A lot of fears, a lot of boundaries have been set now. I feel that some of you have let these boundaries to overlap, and people took advantage of the situation, and this created some kind of emotional issue for you too. This is going to affect your how you feel about religion, spirituality. This is going to affect how you deal with dreams. I see a lot of you are paying more attention to dreams and visions, and in that sense, I also feel that Saturn represents father time. So you learn your lessons this time, some of you. So you won't have to repeat the same thing over. And some of these issues have to do with something with a father. Something about a father figure that you're dwelling on in the month of December. Okay? So release it. Okay? And then Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn. Saturn will be leaving Capricorn sometime next year in 2020, but Pluto will be there until 2024. So you're going through a transformation, a change as far as employment, moving up the ladder, your public image, and your reputation. And so this is the ending of this cycle, the month of December, okay? So now I'm going to move on to Uranus, how that's going to affect you. Uranus is the ruling planet of Aquarius. So Uranus is just like Pluto and Saturn. It's a slow-moving planet. But now Uranus is retrograde. It went retrograde on the 12th of August, 2019, and will stay retrograde into the 1st of January sometime 2020. Okay, Uranus represents change. It's the Tower card. So everything is going through change now in the areas of career, employment, success, and moving up the ladder. Okay, retraining. Okay, so independence, freedom, release from what's been holding you back. So now retrograde represents is moving back, where it's going to take a view from where it was 5 months ago. So the two key letters is review, re-examine, recheck, reestablish, re-speak, rebuild. Okay, so Uranus is going to build you on a better, stronger foundation than you was before. So the divine is moving in and moving all that out, that weak foundation that you were doing as far as your career and your higher education, and as far as your higher education and your employment and higher education in your career. Okay, now it's in Taurus. So this is the 5th chakra. This is the 5th chakra, which is speak your truth. A lot of you have been holding stuff in, been dealing with stuff, and it's been tearing you down. You've got to get it out now. Get it. But do it in a diplomatic way. Do it in a way that you will get the bees with the honey and not bees with the vinegar. Okay? So do it in that way. So I see a lot of you are dealing with more cashless money. I see a lot of you are maybe going into a technology field, okay? Maybe to design robots, program them, fix them, and the parts. So some kind of technology has something to do with this. So you're taking that chance here too, okay? Some kind of competitiveness, some kind of gambling, and taking that chance. I feel that you're being pushed out. something takes now the time to do this, okay? Don't steal back in anything in that way. So take that anger out of when you want to speak. Stop being a people pleaser. A lot of you have been a people pleaser. You don't want to do something you don't want to do. I don't have to explain anything to no one. Okay, some of you have been involved in long distance relationships, so you're reviewing that too, and that's going to be the norm because Uranus went into Taurus in 2019 and March the 6th, and will stay there to 26th. A lot of you are trying to wean yourself off of chemicals from the doctors, getting more herbs, getting more teas and things that can reduce these issues you have, and then changing your diet. A lot of you are going to organizations or maybe career and employment that will help you lift up, that deals with lifting up the Mother Earth to replenish her and get all the waste and stuff out of it. Where's all this stuff going? It's going somewhere. So wherever it's going, you might be doing something that's going to help to eliminate it and to get rid of it completely, so it doesn't infiltrate into anything. Okay, I see also some of you are building an herb garden or a vegetable thing. This is going to be the norm. We're going to want to clean up the earth here. Now, we have Neptune, your ruling planet, Pisces, with your solar sun is the 11th house and 10th house in Sagittarius. Neptune is in Pisces, went direct on the 27th. So when a planet is retrograding, it has a post-retrograde period where it starts unwinding, and then when it goes direct, it has a pre-retrograde period when it's unwinding, and when it goes direct, it has a post-retrograde period. Now, Neptune went direct last Wednesday, so it's going to take a week for it to build up speed to be at its full speed. And even though Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus and Saturn are distant planets, so their effects are slow. So things have been moving slow, but you're coming out of this heaviness and things like that. So, okay, Neptune dealing with cleaning up the water, your intuitiveness about your higher education, your employment, your public image, and everything is on point. So trust your intuitiveness, listen to yourself and your feelings and act on it. Do not second or third guess because it's going to have some problems here. Okay? Okay. Neptune also deals with the eyes. There's some issues with the eyes. You need restraining them. The dry eyes, you got to put moisture in it. Or you need a prescription to. You need to start taking care of that too. So you might have been reading things real small, and there's issue with the eye. And Neptune also reads the feet, so you need to operate that too. And one of the stones that is one of Pisces crystal is called the bloodstone. This is green. So this is green. I want you to carry this with you the month of December, and it has little drops of red. So that's why it's called bloodstone. So I want green represents growth, all right, movement, change. It also represents prosperity. It also represents health. So I feel that there's some health issues here with the eyes in here, and I'm getting some health issues here with the stomach too, and maybe the lower back. So I'm getting some of you with the lower back. So I need you to carry this with you at all times, and particularly the month of December. Okay, all right. And some of you might be getting some higher education to deal with some kind of healing aspect. Okay, Pisces, you deal with healing. So it could be a healing institution, or it could be emotional healing, a therapist, a psychiatrist, a psychotherapist, a psychiatrist, or behavior therapist in that form to heal someone, or something to do with a hospital, or anything behind the scenes, institution, or prison, something that's showing compassion and healing. So this is with this higher education, which is solar sun in the 10th house in Sagittarius. Okay, all right, we're going to move on to Mercury. Mercury's in Scorpio. Okay, Mercury is the planet of communication of all forms. The internet, the computer, of writing, words, teaching, advertisement. Okay, Mercury deals with thought and logic. Okay, so Mercury's in Scorpio. So Scorpio deals with a transformation that you're going through in your higher education and in your 10th house of employment, career, moving up the ladder, and your image and your reputation. So it deals with emotions. So your emotional sign too, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Okay, so communicate right. Communicate with your intellect and with your thought. Now, being things in the 10th house, your solar sun in the 10th house in Sagittarius, so you're grounded now. So you can communicate better. Now, Mercury went direct on November the 20th, and so it will be out of its post retrograde period tomorrow. So you're going to see things unwinding, everything, business, communication, all form, transportation. I feel some of you have problems with your vehicles, and it's not as what you think it is, it's something less. So I see you're getting corrected, and I don't see it's a lot of money that you have to put out here, okay? So it deals with feeling. So there's a transformation going on. It's an ending of letting emotions control your communications, okay? So ending's the new beginning. So I feel that's over with you, Pisces. Okay, now the next stone I need you to carry as far as your higher education with you in the month of December is the clear quartz crystal. Okay, I need you to carry this with you. This is a kind of large one, but if you can find a small one, I need to carry it with you in the month of December. This will help you in your career choice and what additional training that you need and the chance that you have to take and employment. So you might need some more training in that employment area too. But the rough times in that area is over with. It's an ending and new beginning. So this is the quartz crystal. It's very clear, and you can use this to bring a better understanding, to be grounded, and to pick the right choice. Or I see some of you might be getting employment from other areas too. So it might be something that you had put in before. It might be one or two choices that you're going to have to make a choice, okay? Okay, we have Mars in Scorpio. Mars is the ruling planet of Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. So these are emotional issues that is changing, that is bringing you back into being where you need to be, okay? This is Mars represents the energy that you're going to have to do what you need to do. It represents aggression in a positive way. It represents vigor, force. And on the other hand, it represents passion, compassion. It represents growth, healing. Red is another healing thing. So balance that out. So there is some emotional healing that needs to be addressed, okay, with Mars and Scorpio. So that has something to do with your career or your employment or the job that you have now. So you're addressing it and you're ending it. It is over with, okay? You're transforming away from it, okay? So it's the ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, Pisces. Then we have Venus in Capricorn. And your solar sun is in the 10th house in Sagittarius. So this is going to affect Venus in Capricorn, which is the 10th house. Venus is the goddess of love, and it deals with money. And so Venus in Capricorn is going to help you get a better job, making more money, more benefits, more everything. Okay? So that heaviness and those delays and setbacks are now out of the way. So I want you to think positive, believe in yourself, and believe in the divine source of the universe. Okay? Okay. So some of you in relationships, that relationship has been some issues because of money issues in the job that you have, employment, or money that you want to put aside for get additional training. And again, this training has something to do with international influence, culture, or you're going to be working around a lot of foreign people of different ethnicities that you normally work in. So Venus is the feminine side of you. So that's the sign of balancing the masculine, which is the male, which is Mars, and Venus or Capricorn. So it deals with changes in employment, success, moving up the ladder, and it deals with public image, and it deals with reputation. Okay? So that's going to influence your solar sun in the 10th house in Sagittarius. Okay, for those who are single, so Venus is in Capricorn, so all Capricorns, Virgos, and Taurus are being looked at in a positive way. Okay? People think a lot of you. People want to do for you. So Pisces, get out there in that higher education in the 10th house and career. Okay? Get out there that higher education so you can get better choices in employment and in career, and making more money and moving up the ladder of success. Okay. Also, those who are single, you really want to concentrate on yourself right now. So I feel some of you got out a bad relationship, and I think you have to heal yourself. Some of you who are single are going out to meet someone. I see you meeting someone during the holidays, but you're going to take it slow. You're not going to rush into anything. There's been lessons learned here about relationships, okay? And you don't want to make the same mistake. But I think you're putting yourself first more than you did before. I see some of you was rushing to do everything for everybody and not taking care of yourself. And so this is where some of this stress is coming in and giving you health issues here in your lower back and your hips. And I also pick up some problems here with your bones too, but you have to be very careful of that too. Okay, now Jupiter's in Capricorn in the 10th. Your solar sun Pisces in the 10th house in Sagittarius, and Jupiter ruling planet of Sagittarius, but it's in Capricorn. So everything is more practical, more grounded. Okay. So again, I see some of you have been looking for a job to get out of that situation that you've been working on. It's going to occur between now and January, a new position, so you can leave that job and also may get some additional training with this job too, to boost you in a high career status here. Okay, so Jupiter's the planet of new expansion, new opportunity, blessing, abundance, benevolence, truth, wealth, and karma. So if you did good karma, it's coming back to you in that sense. Okay, now I hope you Pisces enjoy your December 2019 astrological overview crystal for December 2019, and I will see you. Merry Christmas, or season greetings, and Happy New Year's to you. I'll see you in 2020, January. Ciao.